Do you remember when we went to Jamaica for hedonism?
Yeah.
So Missy, the New York promoter that brought a lot of people there for that specific weekend, she's plus size friendly. And that's, I don't know if you remember a lot of the people that were there, but her following does do that.
Yes.
Like, so they throw sex club parties and then hotel parties specific to men who love plus size women and plus size women to feel comfortable in a room with their
all over the country.
All
over
over the body shaming, right? Like in that category, I know skinny girls feel like they could be shamed too.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a small line. If you're Coi Leray skinny, I do believe you could be body shamed. People are very mean to Coi Leray. And it's like when you're that kind of thin, it looks like she's been that way her whole life. She has that very like gymnast, ballerina, thin body. To me, that kind of thin, when I see body shaming, I think it's fucked up. Bitch, if you just a little regular looking, you can't be out here saying, I'm not thick enough.
I've spoken to this and I kind of actually do not care who I offend when I say this. In terms of people who do feel like there's a skinny shaming happening, the difference in the difference between fat shaming and skinny shaming is that skinny people are able to still walk into stores and fit the clothes. They can still do everything that can happen their day-to-day life does not change because of their size.
But that doesn't mean that they're not, people aren't.
I get it, but that's where like, for sure. To me, when they try to compare their plight to fat shaming, those are two separate things. If you are skinny, don't come at a fat woman and say, oh my God, I'm body shamed too. There's zero comparison between someone being too small and body shamed maybe because someone is looking at them not as sexually or whatever. Literally, their day-to-day life can happen without their size affecting how they live.
I would agree. I brought up Coi Leray because that was some of the meanest shit I've seen recently. Like, I would even equate it to the way that Lizzo can't post a picture without them talking about her body. I didn't see one nice thing about Coi Leray, who's cute, adorable, could dance, and she raps. It was like boom, boom, boom. I mean, honestly, that shit would make me insecure as fuck, especially because you're in the world where the rapper girls need to be thick.
Let's be very clear.
Yeah.
Cardi also just dropped her last video and the way they spoke about Cardi's body.
We're not talking. No, Cardi and Coi Leray.
No. But what I'm saying is,
Coi Leray is definitely less than 100
people
pounds.
talking about BBLs, people talking about skinny shaming, I 100% will stand on. It is nowhere near the fat shaming experience and the actual experience of someone who is plus size.
It's true. It really is true.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I do think that level of skinny has definitely
just humans suck.
But humans
that's true.
Cardi being shamed? No.
Humans suck.
No, that's just just someone having a mean comment.
Humans suck.
We have to think of the prototype of what people think the perfect body is in this era.
You know, but there is no perfect body.
There is no perfect body.
But that's there
is no perfect body.
Yeah, the internet.
And you can't tell the girls that do the same makeup that. You can't tell girls that are showing the same doctor. But
they're delusional, though. They're delusional.
It's also subjective. Let's be very clear, because the same way you have men that like you at whatever size you've been now because you've changed your size. The same with me.
Do you really think that
the men who are...
Hold on. I'm being serious. Yes. You really think in the era of today, beauty is subjective according to the internet? I think that in reality, yes, this is true. But there is a clear standard of what girls like to look like today. I mean, come on.
I'm going to say that not anymore. It's subjective because you still have those that fawn over the BBL. We are now getting into the natural girl era. We also have people who have gone to the BBL and removed those.
I think it's shifting, but bro, the Kim Kardashian era of the look, the eyebrow, the hair, even, I don't know. I definitely think there's a way that society has pushed girls to kind of look.
I also think it depends on your city. Even me going to the Midwest with tonight's conversation, the girls that you clearly know was like them girls look completely different than the girls that we're going to see in New York or Atlanta or LA.
Absolutely.
It depends where you're at as well.